Hey, troops, it's Roy from Geeks Adventures. Woo! Broadcasting from the soggy Clintonville section of Columbus, Ohio. There's some kind of movie opening this weekend. Got like people in costume in it. Oh, come on. You know what we're talking about, right? Avengers Endgame stuff. I mean, you know. Oh lordy, what was it when I forget if it was in like September or something. Months have passed since Infinity War, and geeks like me, we're all going, "Where's the trailer? Where's the trailer? Where's the trailer? Come on, the movie's coming out in less than a year!" And a couple folks in the business were kind of like, really, you probably could get away with not doing anything. And it's not the movie's going to generate its own hype, and yes, still did end up doing the trailer because Disney invested a lot of money in this thing, so you're doing a trailer to make sure. At this point, the two thing there are a multitude of things that are hard to avoid with the movie at this point. One of which, of course, is anything talking about the movie. The second thing is the fact that, dang, it's making a lot of money, and you're going, well, duh, no. We're not just talking a lot of money. We're right now let's see here when marketing and bean counters first started talking about how much money this thing was going to make, which would have been, I guess, about a month ago. The numbers that are tossing around movie's basically been released worldwide all at the same time, or at least just about close enough. China, of course, has got it, and hey, if you don't mind committing a major federal offense, you could probably watch it. If you don't mind committing a major federal offense. But anyway, at first, worldwide, they're thinking $600 million, and you're going, that's a lot of money. I wasn't kidding. Since that point, the numbers keep on going up and up and up and up exponentially. It's kind of freaky right now because all of a sudden the number 1 billion is coming out, and you're going, did you just say billion? Yeah, I said billion. Yeah, it's crazy. It's funny how 10 plus years ago when this first started, I mean, we all, you see Iron Man and everyone is like, yeah, woo, wow, Robert Downey Jr., woo, all this kind of stuff going on. It's a fun superhero movie, blah 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 blah. And then watching that end credits scene and going, are you serious? You're gonna try and do this? And now, boy, did they do this. In ways no one. It's. I think in general, we only thought things like Star Wars could generate this much, or Harry Potter. How much crazier could it get? This is how much crazier it can get. It's just nuts. If you're wondering, no, I haven't seen it yet. Not yet. No spoilers. Not saying nothing. Tomorrow, catching it tomorrow, Sunday. So many things coming to mind at this point. I mean, like I said, the fact that after 10 years to actually see it get done. And who would have honestly? Who would have thought? Who would have thought you could really pull this off? Just wow. And then now that this arc has come through, I mean, all the other things that kind of come to mind. How do you stop Galactus? Sorry. Wow, that was a major geek fail. Sorry. How do you stop Thanos? Okay, fine. We've all seen a multitude of methods. Someone really kind of gross. Although, I feel so bad for Ant Man. Or on the other hand, if you want to cross streams with Star Wars and Darth Vader, hey, got enough a hand. That's what the family does. I don't remember what happened in the Infinity saga in the comics, unfortunately. That I do not remember. However, what I do there is before that there is the huge one of the first giant crazy crossovers that Marvel and had ever happened in comics in general was the Secret War story arc. What ends up happening is that Doctor Doom is one of the villains in it, and he ends up finding a way to suck up the nigh godlike power of this being. They end up gathering all these characters to one planet because that's what you do in a comic book and a crossover. He's basically a god. I don't know, and manage it. He does a smart thing. He does not monologue, and all the superheroes are talking about, oh, what are we gonna do, and strategy, blah 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 blah. He basically drops like a giant comment on them and just yeah, no monologuing. He's smart. It's like that scene from whatchamacallit, from oh gosh. Oh lordy. Oh shoot, Man of Mystery, Michael Myers. Wow. I forget the character's name, but in the very first movie, the son of the villain is going, just shoot the guy. That's what happens. He just psh. So what happens to bring everybody back? Well, it's an interesting thing because what you've kind of done is that you've gone from riding a bike with training wheels and going, yeah, I know what I'm doing, to suddenly riding this 4,000 horsepower sports car with wings on it, and your frame of reference is still the bike with training wheels. So what happens is that they come back. Why? Because Doctor Doom did it subconsciously. Which is kind of what I've been thinking of what happens with Thanos here. I mean, yeah, you're an Eternal, you're a demigod. There's a big difference between being a demigod and there's a big difference. So what does that mean? Like I said, I haven't seen this yet, so it actually doesn't mean anything. But like I said, lots of stuff floating around in my head before going to see the movie. Now, of course, the big question, the other big question for me, dang, what happens to Cap? As many theories as there are been floating around, I mean, he's the one that a lot of people are like, oh, he's done. Oh, he's bad. He ain't coming back. The interesting thing in the comics, the when he comes back after being assassinated during Civil War and blah 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 blah, and everything gets rectified in the Siege storyline. He ends up running Shield and running if memory serves, running a organization called he calls dubs the Secret Avengers. They're basically like SEAL Team 6 but for superheroes. I know it's kind of weird, but hey, I don't know. It looked kind of cool. The one story arc I saw looked kind of fun. So maybe he doesn't get. He just goes, "Hey Bucky, here's the shield. I gotta retire for a little while. All right." I've constantly mentioned a lot on Facebook that what, if you are going to kill him or something along those lines, you know what, he needs to get his last dance with Peggy. He needs to get that last dance because it'd be sweet and cool. And yes, I'm a sap. Yeah, so there. And of course, the umpteenth question that comes up is, okay, after Thanos, then what? Then all of a sudden, the fact that they have the rights to the Fantastic Four and the X-Men, the possibilities get even better. Do you go from a demigod to Galactus and going, yeah, bring it? Do you continue gradually building things up? Do you bring Doctor Doom? May that be epic. Or do you go somewhere else and bring out one of the other? And the beauty of the way Feige has handled the Marvel Cinematic Universe is that you don't just go for the obvious, Captain America and Thor and whatnot. The introduction of Ant-Man and the Wasp, the introduction of the Guardians of the Galaxy, brilliant. Bringing in all these ancillary characters and just having them explode to life. So, doing the same thing with a villain like Kang the Conqueror. Granted, for comic fans, you're like, well, duh, Kang for Avengers. But for everyone else, who's Kang? So hey, just some stuff floating around in my head. As waiting to see it tomorrow. Yay! No spoilers. It's kind of funny. Everyone has been freaking out about spoilers, and actually, as far as Facebook is concerned, it's been okay. I mean, everyone, and actually even the websites in general, have been really good about, look, we ain't saying jack because that's not cool. YouTube's another story. I've been dodging landmines for the last couple days, blah blah blah, whoa, scan past that, blah blah, whoa, flip past that. So actually something to keep in mind, folks. Facebook may not be your ultimate, Twitter's another story. But Facebook may not be your ultimate enemy. It's all the other stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna go because I got Age of Ultron on TV right now. Yeah, I've got the DVD. Yeah, I'm a dork and I'm just leaving it on anyway because, well, that's what we do. Yeah. So anyway, hey, may the force be with you. May the odds be in your favor, especially if you're still trying to get tickets right now. And as always, be good to each other, folks. No spoilers. Be cool, okay, folks? Y'all take care. Peace. Bye.